Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be rebuilding the Minnesota Vikings. It's going to be a semi-realistic, like, we're not trying to get too crazy, but we're also not going to keep it, like, straight to the books and whatnot. So, let's hop right into it. As you can see, we have our coach, Dixie Normus, and let's go. Obviously, we'll look over the roster. We have Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson, who is a 93 Superstar X Factor. Dalvin Cook here, Alexander Madison, Keen Woo. I don't know. That's my best pronunciation at it. Obviously pretty good, but yeah. So what we're looking at right now is a Kirk Cousins, Nick Mullins in the back for quarterback. KJ Osborne, Jalen Rager will actually jump at KJ Osborne. I want to see maybe Jalen Rager develop to be a wide receiver 3, maybe at like an 80 overall, and Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook obviously will be vital pieces. We have a good young offensive line. I don't know how much of it we'll keep, but try to keep it somewhat together. Obviously, got to get a better tight end too here, as Munt did much better than whoever this is. Eliphas. I don't know, but Adam Thielen. Not going to talk about him much. He'll probably be off the team whenever his contract's on. Him being 32 really impacts him and his overall. Might trade away Alexander Madison, maybe Adam Thielen. And let's go ahead and flip to the defense. Lewis Seen, really happy about. Love him. We have superstars all over the place. Harrison Smith, same thing. He's got to be like 34. He's 33. He's so old. Obviously, you can't keep him forever. Same with Eric Kendricks. Still really old. Daniil Hunter's generally young. 27 maybe. 27 out of LSU. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Linville Joseph is on the team. No, he is not. Russ Blacklock's over here now. That's cool. So, yeah, Cam Dantzler was playing the slot for them. I don't know who is Chandon Sullivan. That's who that is. That's how you say his name. So, yeah, we just got a lot to build on in this draft right here. Andrew Booth, is that 2 different color eyes? I think it is. Anyways, dude's sick. In my Texans franchise series I have going right now, he is a leader in interceptions around the league with 4, I think. So not too many, but I mean, still leading midway through the season. Alexander Madison, like I said, might trade him out of the way. Go ahead, look at the defensive line. Obviously, Russ Blacklock, Dalvin Tomlinson, Harrison Phillips, maybe. Yeah, Harrison Phillips. Dude looks like he is 720 pounds. So yeah, let's hop right into let's go ahead and sim, I guess. Nothing else we can really do. Go ahead and sim just through this first season. Why did I press that? Go ahead, sim to mid-season, see how we're doing. All right, we are 3-3 at the mid-season mark. Let's go ahead and upgrade our players and see who we have to negotiate with. Irv Smith, we upgraded. That's good. Anybody else at the bottom here? Who's that? Daniil Hunter. So yeah, we got some good upgrades. Go ahead and auto. Nothing I really got to worry about. Let's go ahead and see what type of players we have to bring back. Hopefully nothing too crazy. No, I'll bring back Dalvin Tomlinson, but we'll look to replace him. He's generally cheap. I like to keep him till he's a little bit older. He doesn't take this contract. I would if I were him. Alexander Madison, no. And I think we're past the trade deadline now, right? Please don't. Oh, we can trade. So go ahead, make some trades. Why not? Maybe for some draft capital here. Let's go look at running back. Alexander Madison. Adam Thielen out there. We'll see what sort of interest. So a lot of teams got some interest in both of them. I think we're going to go ahead and just still re-sign and then make some trades. See if anyone else here needs to be re-signed. Obviously, Dalvin. Oh, yeah, Chandon Sullivan. Garrett Bradbury. We'll extend him if if he wants. I'm gonna give him kind of a cheaper contract compared to what he wanted, but obviously he wants to negotiate more. I think Irv Smith would be a vital piece. Try to keep him around a shorter, a bigger offer to overcome this team not being a fit for me. Well, screw you, Irv. Alabisi Johnson. Not going to get a contract back from me. And it looks like the rest I don't really care about. So probably just Irv Smith. Shannon Sullivan's young enough where I could. Garrett Bradbury. I think we'll go ahead and... Well, does he even want to come back? He has like mutual interest. We'll just do this. He takes it. Good. He did. Okay. And we are lowering our cap space as we keep going. But let's go ahead and look at our team salaries. See if we can clear up some space trade-wise. Alvin Cook's getting paid. Brian O'Neill is getting paid. Harrison Smith, obviously. Kirk Cousins, Daniil Hunter. Adam Thielen. Yeah, so I think Thielen is someone... And Harrison Phillips is getting paid a little bit. I think Adam Thielen's got to go. I'm not going to lie. I'll try to get like a younger receiver to play out like the rest of the year, but we'll see what we could do. All right, huge trade. We get a this year second, next year second, Darius Slayton, all for a expiring, really expensive Adam Thielen. I see this as a great move for us. We're going to go ahead and see what else, what other moves we can make, probably with Alexander Mattison. And we'll look around and see if we can get rid of anybody else, but I think Alexander Mattison will probably be the next trade piece. And we give away Alexander Mattison and Shannon Sullivan there for the Chiefs' first-round pick this year. Obviously, it's going to be pretty low, but we'll still take it. Okay, so after those small moves, we will have this sort of lineup. I like the addition of Darius Slayton. I think it's pretty good. Maybe someone we could keep around as a wide receiver 3 other than Jalen Reagor now. Maybe draft a guy. I don't know. We'll see. Kirk Cousins obviously might get the job done. Only have Nwangwu behind Dalvin Cook now. No Alexander Mattison. And our offensive line is staying as is. And then our defense looks like this. No more Chandon Sullivan, which is fine. I'm happy with these 3 corners. Really young guys that I ended up putting Cam Dantzler in the slot. Dalvin Tomlinson will start at a rusty tackle. Harrison Phillips, I guess, can go above him. Still get enough reps. And then we put Darius Slayton in the slot. Hopefully he can put up some numbers. Justin Jefferson will do it on his own. He doesn't need to be in the slot. So, yeah, let's go ahead and sim one more week and then try to make some deals. And if we can't do that, just sim to the end of the year. As we lose 28-24, or 38-24, I think it was. Patrick Peterson, no. Darius Slayton, see what sort of money you want. That's a lot of money. Okay, maybe Jalen Reagor is the answer at wide receiver 3. Bradbury. You're 20. I mean, we can keep you till you're 32. That's fine by me. And give him a big bonus. Any future deals need to account for my just not being met. Like, bro, I don't care about you. And Irv Smith, I want you back on the team. I do. I want you back. But if you're not going to take this, you're not getting back. No, you're not getting back on the team then. That's just how it works. Nobody else here is going to be worth my time. Man, that sucks. But let's go ahead and sim to the offseason. And I mean, we might make playoffs. It's going to be a very small chance, but we'll see. Go to the playoffs and see if we make it. We are not in the playoffs, which is okay. I didn't really expect it, but we did go 8-9. I think that's a bright spot. I mean, first year, we might have gone, we might have competed if we had a different playbook in, but I think we'll stick with ours, see what we can do with it, and we'll go ahead and sim to the off season real quick, and I'll meet you guys there. 2022 season recap. The Kansas City Chiefs end up beating the Saints in the Super Bowl. Jalen Tolbert wins Rookie of the Year. Aiden Hutchinson wins Defensive Player of the Year. Or, I guess those are Rookie of the Years. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Von Miller. Offensive Player of the Year, Cooper Kupp. Coach of the Year, Mike McCarthy. Patrick Mahomes wins Super Bowl MVP. Nothing real special there. Nothing out of the ordinary. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our players. And then we will sim. We'll go ahead and look at, I think, contracts next week. And then the week after that, we'll start getting into free agency. Darius Slayton just wants way too much money. Garrett Bradbury, like I said, I'd be willing. I'll give him this contract right here. And if he doesn't, yeah, free agency. Might even be able to pick him up in free agency, honestly. Irv Smith, he just wants so much money, dude. He's not worth it. And that is the end of it. So, I mean, man. I'll see what I can do. I mean, obviously, he's going to be good. especially if we start running a different playbook. I enjoyed playing, but I think I'm gonna get test free agency. That's fine. That's fine. Not gonna franchise tag him. We're gonna go right into free agency and see what we can find. And we have some options here. Deron Payne, OBJ's here, James Robinson, Calvin Ridley, Jimmy Ward. Calvin Ridley could be someone we look at here, but I don't think so. No one has interest in coming to our team. Tony Pollard does, but I don't care for him really. For being honest, free safety. Jabril Peppers can eventually play down to strong safety and replace Harrison Smith. I think we might have a contract to offer here, as he wants to come here anyways. So targeted, and we are on top there. All players, we're gonna go ahead and QB. See who's here. Baker could be a long-term answer, and he's like semi-interested, but I think we'll stick with our guy we have now. Maybe sign like a running back down here that has some interest on going to us. Justin Jackson, he'd be fine just for like a depth guy. Maybe no, we'll sign a running back later. We don't need to waste one of our offers now. At wide receiver, this is a place where I'm shopping a lot here. Richie James, 90 speed, 77 overall. Look for one of those younger guys, maybe. On Tate. These guys have like nothing. Marquez Callaway could be a guy we bring in. I'll go ahead, offer a contract on him. See what targeted right here. Wait, where's my... Oh, at wide receiver, I see. So yeah, we'll just keep that offer on him. Go to tight end. Dawson Knox. Evan Ingram's here. Max Williams we can bring in. We could bring in, but like, do I want to bring in? Probably not. Where's our guy? Where's our Irv Smith Jr.? He's up to a 77 overall already. And he is 25 compared to these other guys that is so young. Dawson Knox is 26. We don't need a big time like him. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. We'll see. Irv Smith. I don't want to offer too many contracts. Targeted. We are top on him. And if we have to, we can drop one of our contracts somewhere else. 26. We could bring Christian Sr. in. I don't think that's going to be a move we make, though. Attain Moody. We might. This is actually not too bad right here if we can get a guard. Just an interior guy. Ooh, Connor McGovern has interest with us. If we're looking to win right away, we could, but I don't think that's the case. Isaiah Wynn's also here. Some good offensive linemen. Smoot's out. Left end. We don't really need left end. I'm going to go ahead and look at my team over again and see what we kind of need. So yeah, we could probably use a guard. Definitely need a center. Receiver. Obviously a big need. Dalvin Cook's injured. Defensively. Safeties are good. Harrison Smith's regressing. Eric Hendricks regressing. And Daniil Hunter. Is it on? I think that I even have development trait regression off. I'm going to go look, though. But, I mean, Cameron Bynum here. Forgot about him. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and just look around. See what we can get in free agency again. Now that we know what our team looks like. And we got kind of a refresher on what we need. But I'm going to go ahead and make sure dev trait regression is off. Alright, it is turned off now. It was on. Kind of bad, but we'll go ahead back into free agency and keep looking around. I'll let you guys know if I find anyone. Alright, so I think these are our target offers right here. Bobby Okereke, Jabril Peppers, and we might get Bobby. I don't know about, I mean, we're tied for third. If we don't get him, no biggie worries. I'm not too worried about it. And we're going to go ahead and evaluate offers. As you see, we are going to move one of these guys, probably David Edwards, to we're going to move him. Or, I mean, we could move Moody. We'll see. One of them on over to center, and one of them will play at right guard, I think it is, that we need. So, we're going to go ahead and evaluate our offers here. And what do we get? My signings. We get 3 of these guys. Irv Smith's there, and where did what's his face? Bobby Okereke go? He went. Oh, he just declined. No worries. I'm not worried about it. All right, so yeah, I mean, good. I mean, we got some guys. We got Jabril Peppers, which is gonna be huge to replace Harrison Smith. Maybe potentially trade Harrison Smith. David Edwards to play one of the guard spots or center, and same here for Moody. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and Bobby Okereke did go to the Broncos. Isn't too bad. Deron Payne goes to our division rival Chicago Bears. James Robinson's off to the Falcons. Von Hargrave to the Lions. I think that's a good fit there. And yeah, we'll keep going with our free agent class. All right, and here are offers for the period number 2. Go ahead and eval the offers. My signings. We did get Sean Murphy Bunting, and these 2 are still sitting here. We'll eval one more time. Offers submitted, and we still didn't get either of these guys, which is fine. And we're gonna look around, see if there's anybody else. I mean, I've kind of already thoroughly looked through, but we'll see if there's anybody else, and if not, I'll just sim and see on the last 2 guys, Foster Moreau and Isaiah McKenzie. It sucks too, because like no one has interest in coming here. Greedy Williams, we can get another corner. We would have Andrew Booth, Cam Bynum, or Cam Dantzler, Sean Murphy Bunting, who we got, which is crazy to me. And then we'd have Greedy. So maybe we can run Andrew Booth, Greedy, Sean Murphy Bunting, one of them in the slot. I don't think we need Greedy. We don't need him. We don't need him. I'm not gonna take that. we don't need that. But like I said, something that something that is not good about the Vikings team. No one has interest anywhere. All right, so we have just these 2 left, and they both have better offers. So I'm going to go ahead to available tight end, see if Max Williams is still here. He is. I'll give him a 3-year contract, 2.5, lower this down. And we don't have the cap room to make that, so I'm going to go ahead and take my offer off of Foster Moreau. And then 3, 2, 5. 3. And we'll see if that's enough to bring in Max Williams instead. And then we also have Isaiah McKenzie. We're trying to make some good terms with. Other than that, I think we're pretty much good. I don't know why I exited. I just need to eval offers. I'll get back to you guys with the guys we get. All right, so I also forgot we put a little contract on Tyreek Cohen. And Max Williams does come here. We do not get Isaiah McKenzie. So yeah, we're gonna have to look in the draft for a wide receiver bad. Maybe trade for one. We'll see. But let's go ahead and get to the draft. I have no more offers I want to put in free agency. All right, we are in the draft. We pick at the 13th pick. Let's go ahead and pause the draft. And let's look at the draft board and see where guys are, what guys look good, and whatnot. Ooh, a good defensive tackle. Looks like he'll be pretty good here. Yeah, he didn't run it. Not participate. He looks fine. I mean, it doesn't look like too great or anything, but D injury also kind of is concerning. But A power moves, A awareness. His overall will be good. That's that. QB Matthew Hunt. He's a round 1 talent, but not a top 5 talent. Ran a 4.78 there. Break sack. D carrying. I mean, his accuracies are great, and under pressure is good. I mean, he's gonna be good, obviously, but I don't think that we don't need him. So why even look? What we do need is wide receiver. So let's go ahead and look at the receiver class. Hopefully, it's pretty good here. So far, I mean, like this looks like the best guy. I don't know how far, like, what his deal is. And it's pretty marginal. We don't know much about him. We know his medium route is an A, short route's a C, stiff arm's a B, catch and traffic's a C, deep route is also a B. So I don't know. We'll have to look probably down the board. I mean, some of these guys just look awful. But yeah, we'll look. We'll do our due diligence, and we'll just sim to our pick, and then see what's there. And I'm gonna look over my team one more time, and then we'll get back to the draft. Kirk Cousins is being hit hard by regression here. David Edwards. I was looking at Ezra Cleveland right here. David Edwards looks like he'll pick up just fine at center. I think it's fine. I think we'll run this right here. This all looks good to me. Young offensive line. Max Williams, obviously not doing so good. Nick Muse, I really liked. DJ Ham. Hunt, obviously, still hurt. Yeah, this is a bad receiving room right here. Tyreek Cohen, we have it in now. So yeah, even maybe look towards a quarterback. Jalen Rager, Jalen Naylor, KJ Osborne. No idea who that is, or the other guy. And now looking at our new and improved defense. Probably looking to trade away Harrison Smith, whether it's this year or next. Jordan Hicks is easily replaceable. Eric Hendricks is still getting old as well. Maybe Brian Asamoah can develop into that middle linebacker too. Maybe hit 74 overall by the time it's time to take over. And our corners are stellar. Sean Murphy Bunning, Andrew Booth Jr., and Cam Dantzler. I like that a lot. That pairing looks really good to me. We are not going to be running Lewis Seen as slot corner. That is just not what we're doing here. Lewis Seen as a sub linebacker. Lewis Seen's kind of like a do-it-all guy. He's out of Georgia, kind of a do-it-all guy, heavy hitter. And yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the draft again, and we'll see what we can do. Sim to our pick real quick, and go ahead and look at who's there. And a right end, Bo Rubin, has just gone off the board. Pick player. And since the Chiefs did end up winning the Super Bowl, we have the 32nd pick as well, which is still tradable. Can we get to see the guys, please? Okay. Some corners at the top here. Silas Ross, what did you run, my friend? A 4.5. You're not going to do it. I mean, I just have to look at that. A medium route, stiff arm B. Silas Ross does not look good. I mean, awful. I mean, this could be a good tackle right here, depending on like the marginal things. Good, great, decent, good, great. Strength, impact blocking's an A. Lead block A to C, which is still good. Pass block could be bad. I don't know. We'll see. Block power. I like him, but not too much. Not gonna lie. Obviously, see some upside there. This left tackle actually looks better than Jerry Brooks, just from the looks from here. I think we're gonna go ahead and trade down. I don't see really anyone we need here. Look at this, Matthew Stoudemire, the tight end. He's great, elite, good athlete. Looks good. A awareness. Overall should be pretty good. A deep route. D. Short route to C. Maybe look at him a little bit. But yeah, we're definitely gonna trade down. We'll see what. We'll pick up the phone and we'll see who's willing to trade down. And just look around for some options. Look what we can do. Get an additional this year second and a next year sixth. Next year first for them. 17 and it's next year second. That one is probably the one I'd look at, is with the Raiders. Next year, maybe? No, I think we're going to go ahead and go with the Raiders right here. Just accept this offer. Let's make it official. It is going to be the Raiders picking now. Sim ahead to our next user pick. And we'll see who's here. Again, I don't expect much to have come off the board. Silas Ross is still here. Not taking him still. Stephon Still is still here. I think we can trade away this pick with, I mean, A block power, C finesse, A to C. If we knew these marginal places, I mean, we could gamble on him. Could. Physical, let's see here. Got good strength, which isn't the best. We could take the gamble on him. I don't think we'll take the gamble on him. I think we can look to trade either down again and see if he's there, or what we could do is just straight up trade away this pick. Maybe get some future draft capital. Maybe a receiver, what we need the most. We'll look next year first for them. Next year first, and this year second. I think that's what we can do for future draft capital. We could go down 2 spots, acquire a 3rd round, 2024 first, 2024 first, 2024 first. Pick up 4th and 5th rounders. I think if we were to do anything right here, I think we'd go with, like, man, I don't know. We're gonna look at what we could do, just manually trading away, and we'll go ahead and acquire Bryan Edwards here. We didn't end up trading our pick away, but this is just a trade I wanted to make. Bryan Edwards come to Minneapolis and play for us for a this year 5th, 7th, and a next year 3rd. I think it's worth. I think we traded a little bit away, but I mean, let's be real. What are those guys actually going to play an impact on? And yeah, we're going to look around a little bit more and maybe try to trade this pick away, the 17th pick. We're gonna look around for good value, and this will get it done. A 1st round pick, the 17th overall pick for a next year 1st. Ed Ingram for Jelani Woods, pretty much, and then our next year or this year 3rd for this year 2nd. Just a confusing trade overall, but I like the way it was put together, and we got Jelani Woods out of it. Kind of happy about. But let's go ahead and let's skip ahead to my next user pick. Be the 32nd, and let's try to make a selection, just pick a player finally out of this draft. Obviously haven't yet, and Silas Ross is still here, obviously showing that he's not a good player. Jerry Brooks is still here at left tackle. Probably don't need him. A, B, C, C, and then stamina could be bad. Block power could be bad. Lead block is like, it'll be fine regardless. Awareness is fine. You know what? Screw it. Hidden development. We took Jerry Brooks. We have a bunch of 2nd round picks. We're gonna go ahead and start here at the round 2 at the 10th pick. At the round 2, the 10th pick. What am I saying? What am I saying right now? Let's go ahead and look around at where we're at. Braden Smith looks well rounded. I'll put that much on him. Smaller D tackle at 299 pounds. C block said C, A to B, A to B injury, play rec, B. He looks fine to me. And he looks good. He looks good. So we're going to keep looking around, but I think that's our pick right now. It'd be Braden Smith. But like I said, we'll keep looking. See if anything really jumps off the charts at me here. Defensive tackle. No, I think, yeah, okay. I think that Braden Smith's going to go ahead and be our player. Go ahead, draft him. Normal dev is fine, but 91 strength, 75 speed at D tackles. Really good. Got an athlete, and we're also going to have the 13th pick, which we'll go ahead and send to real quick. Johnny Bryan just got taken from can't talk. Catch and traffic's F, catch F, release. These receivers look horrible, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do all that. Back to all here. RJ James. I don't know much about him. We don't know much about any of these guys. Honestly, I just let the maybe take another interior guy. Physicals, good strength. Obviously, don't want to take him. He looks kind of good though. I'm not gonna lie. C block shed, B finesse moves, play rec, C power moves. I'm kind of convinced on this guy. We'll see if we can get a future draft capital and trade down a couple of spots. We'll see like who's on the phone. And we also have the 27th pick here and in the 2nd round, and we'll see what we can do. Looking just for a 1st anywhere. 2024 1st. Looking at any other team for it. No, I think we'll take this offer right here. Just take a 1st round. No gamble on that one right there. And I want to see who they take. Who do they take? Hunter McDowell. Interesting. And we'll go ahead to pick number 27. Make my selection. Pick player. See who's around here. Rashad Johnson. We'll see. We'll take a look at him. Just need receiver. Another 4-5-3 guy. Doesn't look good whatsoever. Don't know much about him though. Regardless. Noah Bohannon. Get his physicals real quick. Oh wow. Marginal, great, decent skills. What do we got here? He's a good blocker. He's a great blocker. Great blocker there. Was that Noah Bohannon? Block sheds are rough there. Pursuit and tackling. He's A to C. Zone coverage. Wow. Wait, hang on. Eddie Collins guy. Not a good athlete whatsoever. F block shedding. Kind of seems like just a chase down guy. D to D man coverage. Tackle. He's gonna be bad, but we'll take our shot in the dark on him. And obviously normal dev isn't promising. And we have no picks remaining in this draft. We'll go ahead and end the draft. I didn't know we had no picks remaining. We'll end the draft here and see how we did. We'll see how we did. Alright, did very bad with the Eddie Collins pick, but Braden Smith ended up being good, and Jerry Brooks wasn't the best, but just a decent guy. I don't think that good class overall. 84 there. Zach James we passed on. Don't need him. Looks like a generational player. Of course, we get a generational player on my first rebuild this year. Superstar X Factor. That is a generational player, my friends. He's insane. And then the drop-off goes for Evan Cooper, taken 5th overall. So these guys all went. Oh, and Johnny Bryan, the guy that went a pick before us, was really good. 99 speed, 97 excel, 95 agility. Zach James also looks insane, but man, we missed out on Johnny Bryan. Silas Ross was pretty good. 90 speed. That does not look like 4.5. Also would have been a good pick, and he was there for so long. Yeah, obviously got to take a better look at these guys next time. End up getting some all-right players, nothing to write home about. And let's go ahead and sim into next. Not then. Go ahead and sim to next season, just preseason week 1. Take a look at our roster, and then we'll sim through another year. All right, so this is a team. We've got a really bad Kirk Cousins, Tyreek Cohen in the running back position under Dalvin Cook, Jalen Reagor, Bryan Edwards, Justin Jefferson, and our Jerry Brooks left tackle as the whatever it's called. Why is Moody? Dude, I'm just gonna generate best lineup real quick. Make sure Moody's starting at right guard, Ezra at left. Obviously, yeah, not the best. We did get Jelani Woods. I forgot about that. So these two tight ends aren't the best, but also not the worst. They're manageable for now. We will have Lewis Seen starting. Look for trade offers for Harrison Smith halfway through. Jabril Peppers can take over in that strong safety spot, no issue. Braden Smith, though, I do want to go ahead and look at our specialist. And Braden Smith is not a rush guy. That is... No, and he'll come in and goal line just for, I guess, this year. On the rush left end and rush right end, we got some good pass rushers. Sub linebackers look good. Lewis Seen is not playing that... I guess Andrew Booth can play the slot corner. Yeah, I mean, everything as of now looks fine. Put Jalen Reagor, I guess, in the slot. He'll put up some numbers. Didn't look at stats from last season. Forgot about that part of the whole rebuild thing. And so let's go ahead and sim to mid-season and see what we're looking at. We are 1-5. Breakout wide receiver challenge. Guessing either Jalen Reagor here. Bryan Edwards has a chance to go up to superstar. I don't think that'll happen. Might as well entertain the idea. I think it is time for a playbook change. We're gonna go ahead and change to probably KC playbooks, maybe Bucks defense, and we'll just look around with the schemes that we can run and look at our players ready to negotiate real quick before we do all that. Justin Jefferson's a huge one. Daniil Hunter, Eric Hendricks, Bryan Edwards, Cameron Dantzler, Jordan Hicks won't be brought back. Not gonna bring back Jalen Reagor. maybe. I mean, he's progressing pretty well. In all honesty, we have a stacked class. I want to keep most of these guys too. We have so much cap space though. It's all gonna go away when we pay this man right here. We're gonna have to pay him a buttload too. He's not interested in staying here. We'll see what this does right here. Dude, listen, man. I'm working on it. Jesus Christ. Daniil Hunter. If we can get him back on some magic right here. 7.5. This offer's perfect. Let's go. We're already down so bad in cap space. Down 60 mil. Just that second right there. See how much you want. Bryan Edwards. Come on, dude. I need this offer to be bigger for this team not to be a fit for me. Blah, 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 blah. Also, a non-interested guy in Cam Dantzler. Gotta sign back, dude. Very cheap. Well, we'll sign him back. Very cheap. Like that right there. Kirk Cousins, no. Jalen Reagor, we'll see. Ezra Cleveland, obviously, you want back. DJ Wanham, I obviously want back. A guy I like behind the scenes, you know. Other than the whole rebuild thing going on. And we're going to go ahead and change our schemes real quick. And I'll get back to you guys with some trades, maybe. I'm hitting you guys with the stats here. Kirk Cousins obviously not looking good. Pretty washed up. Dalvin Cook's looking fine. 5.2 per carry. Pretty good. Justin Jefferson obviously going to be putting up good numbers. 5 touchdowns for Bryan Edwards is actually pretty good. Good to see he's getting involved. KJ Osborne was apparently in the slot. Didn't fix that, but Jalen Reagor on his attempt or on his chances and his touches, he has been great. Defensively, Eric Hendrickson, Jordan Hicks obviously going to leave the team. Lewis Seen doing a great job of getting tackles and getting the stops there. Jabril Peppers also being pretty impactful. Harrison Smith. So all three of these guys are being impactful. All three of our safeties. Here's to see how that plays out in the long run. But for now, I think that's just kind of where it stands. And we're going to go ahead and look for some trades around the league. See if we can try to improve this team a little bit from a 1-5 team. And kind of just see where we stand after the season. And this is a trade for the 49ers, second this year. We give away Jordan Hicks, expiring contract, old-ass linebacker. KJ Osborne, who I don't want playing a role. And just a 5th round this year, or a 2nd round. That's just a trade we made just now. We're going to see what else we can do. And even swap here, Harrison Smith for Rashaan Evans. Just don't need Harrison Smith, and he's going to regress to like an 82 after the season. Get Rashaan Evans back is pretty big. We needed a linebacker to replace Jordan Hicks. And we're probably going to need another one. But I'm going to go ahead and try to make a surprising move. You guys already see where I'm going with this. Absolutely huge trade goes through. Kirk Cousins, a 1st-round pick this year, which is the Rams, obviously, at 31. And then a 2nd round this year. We have like 4 of them. For Mac Jones, Kendrick Bourne, Jonnu Smith. That just made the best sense, and we needed Jonnu Smith and Kendrick Bourne to come over to us. And they can actually play for us. I think that Kendrick Bourne can play a role. Jonnu Smith can also play a role. And we trade away Kirk Cousins, and the Patriots already had Tom Brady back and just had Mac Jones sitting. So I was like, I'm rocking with this. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a huge move, and we got Mac Jones under center now, and we're about to go ballistic this season. We're gonna have to switch David Edwards on over to a center, so he actually plays at center. I think one of our guards got hurt. That's why he's playing at left guard. Or at right or left guard. I can't tell. I didn't remember where he was playing at. But yeah, we got to do some things on the offense. But huge trade. Also get Kendrick Bourne, which will help us out a little bit. I think we are going to play Bryan Edwards over him, though. And we'll try to play just Jefferson in the slot. Just see how effective he can overall be. And look at this offensive line now, too. Brooks is already developing into a good player. Could play at right guard already over Moody. But right now, all we need to do is just keep developing. Mac Jones under center now. Hopefully can help develop him. And we're going to need to move Jabril Peppers' position over to strong safety real quick. Man, we made a huge move. Also have Jonnu Smith on roster now. Maybe a couple more moves I might make smaller though. They won't be anything too big. But yeah, and this new look defense also looking pretty good. Rashaan Evans, Eric Hendricks, that 1-2 punch that we really need. And up the inside here also, what is 20? No, we can't have that there the whole time. Thank God, dude, it went away. But yeah, we're not gonna have. We'll put Bryan Edwards in the slot. Actually, I think that's a good idea. Cam Dantzler back to the slot corner. Obviously, could use different defensive tackles. So yeah, we'll see what we can upgrade right now. Just kind of move people around and see where it fits, what fits, and where it fits at. And right now, we're looking really good, and we might have a chance to compete next year. Might move Max Williams. Like I said, we'll see what we can do. Probably make a couple more trades, and then we'll be back. All right, interesting trade here. I'm going to trade for Jermaine Johnson. Didn't need him. Why did I trade for him? I'm dead serious. I was looking, right? And I was like, okay, so what I need is a left end. I got it. I already had Sebastian Joseph Day, right? Okay, I need rush D tackle. I just traded away mine. And so, yeah, we're going to try to give away Russ Blacklock, Jermaine Johnson, and I guess like a first. I guess we can do like a future. We don't have any future first. Do this pick right here. And look for... Where did Jermaine Johnson just disappear to? What the fudge? Alright, so here's the new look defense. Lewis Cine at free safety. Jabril Peppers at strong safety. Andrew Booth at corner 2, corner 1. Cam Dantzler playing the slot and cornerback 3. Sebastian Joseph Day. Braden Smith will be our starting defensive tackle. Jermaine Johnson on the left end. And then this is what our defensive line will actually look like. With Braden Smith, Sebastian Joseph Day up the inside. Zadarius Smith and Daniil Hunter. And that's why I said I didn't need Jermaine Johnson. I don't know why I traded for Jermaine Johnson. But yeah, we're here now. And Kendrick Bourne is not going to be playing my slot receiver. We'll have Bryan Edwards do that. Also playing my wide receiver too. So Kendrick Bourne will actually get some reps in the inside, like in the slot. So yeah, let's just sim through the rest of the season, see how we do. Obviously, or hopefully we can do something decent. So we're going to go ahead and see what we do. And just like that, we went 10-7, which was really impressive. So we have all these upgrades. Got a lot of people too to negotiate with as well. So I mean, I wish I remembered that before we were headed to the off season. Oh wait, we made playoffs. Right. All right. So next week we make it through the wild card. We don't. We lose to the Commanders here in year 2. I've been at this for an hour and 24 minutes, and we're only in year 2. Rough. Mac Jones up to an 81 overall already. I think we can just develop him, keep him going. We'll sim to the offseason now that we lost, and we have a good roster right now, and I think that we have a chance to make a run for it here in year number 3. Obviously, we're going to have to re-sign our players and then hop into free agency. I think keeping our players is going to be so hard. And we might have to sign a couple of big hitters in free agency if we can't bring back our guys. I forgot to click on the recap. And we also did not look at numbers. I'll go look at stats before we do any of the negotiating. Go ahead, stats and awards. And it was the Panthers that win in the Super Bowl. The Mac Jones obviously didn't have the full year of starting, but when he did so good. 24 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Good ratio. It'll do. Dalvin Cook, another alright year. We need to run the ball a little bit more. Bryan Edwards in the slot was good. Kendrick Bourne generating some offense. Jonnu Smith, 678 yards as well. 10 touchdowns for Bryan Edwards. Kind of been a red zone machine. Defensively, in tackles, Rashaan Evans was awesome. Eric Hendricks also pretty good. Jabril Peppers good. Lewis Cine kind of dropped out of there. Tackles for loss. Braden Smith, our rookie defensive tackle, leads our team with 15 of those things. Sack-wise, Zadarius Smith, 8.5. Daniil Hunter, 7. Sebastian Joseph Day, 5.5. Eric Hendricks, 3. Jermaine Johnson, 3. In the limited snaps he had. Braden Smith also had 2. Rashaan Evans with half. All these guys with half. Man, what a year. kind of defensively. Rashawn Evans found the ball a little bit. Cam Dantzler also. John Murphy Bunting had one. Daniil Hunter, I'm not going to ask how you got that one, but good job. We're looking pretty good as of now. All these players to sign back. We're going to start big. We're going to start with our guy right here. His re-sign interest went up. 5. We'll give him 18. Give him 12 million. Make the offer. Happy to sign and play. Continue playing with a successful. And he's down to an 83. Eric Hendricks is. We'll have to let him walk. Maybe bring one in during free agency. Brian Edwards has been so good for us. Doesn't have any interest in coming back. He's gonna test free agency, which really sucks. It does. Let CJ Ham go. That's fine. Jalen Reagor can also go. Ezra Cleveland, we want back and we want bad. Give him a 5-year. Give him 2.5. Give him a 4 million bonus. I'm just throwing money at these guys, hoping they'll take it. Last chance they have to sign back. Russ Blacklock, we don't want. All these guys we can go without. DJ Wanda doesn't have interest, so I'm not even gonna try to bring him back. Not gonna franchise tag Brian Edwards. We could bring back Eric Hendricks if we wanted to. Not going to though. Jalen Reagor, we'll throw a small contract at him. We'll keep until he's 30. Why not? I'll give him 3 mil, 1 mil, and he's gonna test free agency as expected. So let's go ahead and sim the week and look at the free agents we have to deal with and potential signings. Ooh, big free agents here. Justin Herbert would have been awesome to bring in, but obviously you're not going to do that. Quarterback, we're fine. We have our guy. Running back, same deal. Fullback could use one, but don't really need it. Tyler Boyd. So we are a playoff contender now, and we have a franchise quarterback. Tyler Boyd wants to come play with us. Not going to happen. I don't think I want him playing, but this is a guy. Replace our former guy, Brian Edwards. We could bring in Robbie Anderson as well. We have a bunch of guys with interest now. Really happy about. We can bring in either Curtis Samuel or Darnell Money. I think we just have to go with Curtis Samuel. I think that it just makes more sense. And we have the money to do so. Let's go ahead and do that. And before we get too ahead of ourselves with other contracts, want to go look here at the middle linebacker class. Patrick Queen's a guy I'm interested in. He looks really cheap. Jordan Hicks here as well. I think we're going to have to make a big move and offer a lot of money here to Patrick Queen if we want him to join our team. It's a good one right there. So targeted. We are number 1 here by a mile. And so far, our 2 offers go as stands. Curtis Samuel with normal dev isn't too bad for me. Patrick Queen. And remember, we do have Kendrick Bourne as well. All players. Let's go back and let's cycle through. We're good there. Fine. If we could get another receiver. Marquise Brown would be pretty cool to have. But I don't think we need it, and I'm not going to go all in. Like I said, Robbie Anderson will also be cool on the boundary. I don't think that'll happen though. Alberto, Oakwave, Web Wobble Dum. I accidentally just pressed B on my controller, or I guess circle. So unfortunate, but I'm feeling comfortable with the way our contracts are set up right now. Look at left tackle. Trent Brown's here. Jonah Williams is here. If we really are committing. Could be a guy. This could be a guy we look at. Really expensive. I don't think, well, we have the money to do so. I don't know if it's the right thing to do. Obviously, you want to keep those tackle positions in place. Already have 2 of them. I think I'll just, we'll just provoke that, or whatever it's called. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Austin Jackson, another right tackle we could bring in for like developmental reasons. Defensive tackle. Fletcher Cox is here. Ed Oliver's here. He's one that we can think about instead of Jonah Williams here. I'm going to withdraw this offer. We just don't need him. That's what it comes down to, is we just don't need him. Where was it? It was Ed Oliver that we can look to bring in to upgrade Braden, who actually played good. I forgot his last name. I'm just going to call him Braden. our rookie defensive tackle going into his second year. Sebastian Joseph Day has done well. I don't think I need to replace him either. But Ed Oliver would be cool. How much is he looking at? We're looking at a really cheap contract for a guy like Ed Oliver goes. If you guys interested in coming playing with us, I mean, I'm taking it. I'll take him up on that. Obviously, no interest here from the big hitters. No outside linebacker needed. We could get a guy on like a bridge deal just in case we don't get whatever I'm trying to say. Bring in Jelani Tavai, 2-year deal, 1.2, 1 mil. Just in case we don't get another sub linebacker. Play Jelani Tavai. Jalen Smith. Crazy they still have him at that high of an overall. Right outside of linebacker. Don't need. Corner, if one's here, I mean, I'm willing. Jalen Johnson's here, but not really worth it. Christian Fulton could be a guy. I mean, probably looking for someone a little bit of a lower overall. Like 24.76. Noah Igbenogany. We could bring in 29 Jordan Lewis. Cameron Sutton. Just for depth, I'm looking at. Looking for the next young guy here. Probably 25. Michael Carter. This is our guy right here. This is our that's our depth signing. Bring Michael Carter in. Strong offer on him. So yeah, we're looking at top 100 here. Looking at a lot of good offers. We're top on every single guy here. We'll just evaluate our offers and hopefully bring in some guys. Ed Oliver comes here. Patrick Queen, Curtis Samuel, Michael Carter. Get them all. Patrick Queen, probably most happy about. You get a superstar middle linebacker, really young 25-year-old Ed Oliver. I mean, we're gonna have to trade away Sebastian Joseph Day now, but I'm happy. I'm happy with what we have right now. Yeah, we're looking real good. We're looking really good. Still got some guys available though. Cam Akers, not even gonna consider it. We'll look at our safeties real quick. I know we're fine at safety, but I mean, just didn't check them out before. See who's here, maybe for future rebuilding preference. But yeah, no, we're looking good. We'll scroll down here, I guess, look at guys with interest. I mean, if we're really going for it all, do we have the cap room to make this happen? Any cap, we don't have the cap room to make this happen. Would be cool though. I'll go look at wide receiver if we're trying to make it all work out this year. I think Tyler Boyd could be a guy if he's not looking for too much, but he's looking for a lot of money though. I don't know. I don't see anybody else in here worth that money. Gabe Davis would be hard to bring in. We'd have to get a guy with interest. Marquise Brown obviously going to want a lot of money. A lot more than we're looking to pay. Jerry Jeudy could be interesting. Just not enough interest for me to even think about it. Robbie Anderson, like I said, will also be nice. But I think we've got our guys. Darnell Mooney was signed. I forgot about him. Like, just in general. My signings. So, yeah. Obviously, a very successful 3 guys right here. Curtis Samuel will be in the slot for sure. Patrick Queen, Ed Oliver. So, I think what we'll have is Brian Edwards, Kendrick Bourne, and then we're going to go ahead and send to the draft real quick. Skip over all the rest of this. We have a good roster. We have a good chance. Our playbook really picked up the end of last year. But we did lose some vital pieces. Eric Hendricks. But we did gain back. Patrick Queen. Going to be close. So this is how we're looking on offense right here. Curtis Samuel playing that wide receiver 2 spot. But, man, Mac Jones, 84 overall. Playing up to an 84. He's actually an 81. But we're seeing a lot of guys here. And defensively now, Sebastian Joseph Day, I mean, he could stay. No delay. Nah, I'm done. Andrew Booth Jr. I obviously brought Michael Carter in for a depth guy just in case we need. Bring in Patrick Queen. Rashawn Evans played spectacular last year. Obviously, our specialists here want Curtis Samuel in the slot for sure. Cam Dantzler still playing in that slot. Off of the left edge, we have Daniil Hunter, and up the middle, I'm gonna have to do it. I mean, Sebastian Joseph Day is just not valuable to us right now, and yeah, so this is what we're looking at right here. This is it. Probably gonna look to trade away Sebastian Joseph Day. Look at a weak part of our roster and see if we can improve upon it. I mean, guard. You could move Jordan or whatever his name is, Brooks, over to right guard. We are weak at backup running back. I mean, Nwanga is not like horrible, but I think we could use a wide receiver too. Maybe bring Kendrick Bourne, and then a draft pick, maybe Sebastian Joseph Day, and upgrade at wide receiver too. We'll go ahead and look real quick at what we think we can do. Obviously thought we'd have one of the top picks in the draft, but we ended up not. I'm guessing it's a good pick now. 21 and 23. Kind of bummers there, but let's go ahead and Kendrick Bourne. It's actually a pretty big cap hit, I'm not going to lie. Another big cap hit is Jonnu Smith. He worth that money? No, not at all. Not even close. Let's go ahead and put Sebastian Joseph Day playing left end. Yeah, and then we use one of these draft picks right here and see what sort of trade package we can put together. And this trade will go through 23 Sebastian Joseph Day, Kendrick Bourne for Devontae Smith is a big one in there, backup running back, and someone to replace Sebastian Joseph Day. Just for that right there. And I think that's a good even trade. We get Devontae Smith out of it. Maybe look to trade away and upgrade at tight end. We could. We're gonna go ahead and look and adjust the roster now and see. And we're gonna put Romeo Quara at left end because he's listed at right end. So yeah, Devontae Smith, Curtis Samuel, and Justin Jefferson obviously really good. Trey Sermon now at backup running back. Not mad about it. Right end, and then yeah, okay, Romeo Quara is already playing at left end now. Corners look fine. I mean, could do it probably a little bit better. I was hoping Andrew Booth would develop a bit more. It's only been 2 years though, heading into our third. We'll put middle linebacker 1 at Patrick Queen. I think it's just better that way. Specialists here. Make sure Romeo Quara is not rushing the passer. Make sure everything is okay. And slot receiver, we're just going to keep it. I mean, Devontae Smith, we'll put him in the slot. So, yeah, this is what the team is looking like. And let's head into the draft. Let's start the draft. We only have 1 first-round pick. And we might even trade it away. All right, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, manage roster, trade center. The only thing that makes sense here is to do something like this where we put our first-rounder, our tight end, and then we'll see if we have any extra leftover pieces anywhere in just our depth positions. Obviously, I don't expect us to. At a linebacker, we have Jelani Tavai, if anyone's interested. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much that right there. So we'll go through. Ooh, all green right here. And what sort of tight end do they have? That's what we're looking for. Nope. All right. Keep going. And this trade will go through 21 and Jonnu Smith for Pat Freiermuth and Isaiah Loudermilk. Just needed the cap salary to work there with Isaiah Loudermilk. And I thought, well, it's better to get than Loudermilk. So yeah, we upgrade at tight end and lose a lot of money there. We lose, or actually we gain a lot, but we lose a lot off of our salary cap. We have all these second round picks, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. So this is what it's going to be. It's going to be a second. Moody, who we have that rookie, or that draft pick I had a couple years back. Jelani Tavai for L'Jarius Sneed. So we'll upgrade there at corner. Needed that true #1 corner. And now looking at even more moves. All right, we're going to go ahead and just skip to our pick in round 2, see who's there. I didn't want to trade it away. I mean, obviously, we've drifted away from the realm of realistic trading and just realistic in general, right? But, ooh, Michael Ryans. I like the player model. I like the name. I like the speed, the skills, B, D, B, C, D. Frick it, dude. I mean, we'll take it. You have 95 speed, 96 change of directions, real gadget guy. Play as our wide receiver 4, I guess. And our next pick is just here in a second. And then pick player. These draft picks I'm not looking too hard at. Looking at someone that might be good, you know. A lot of receivers, really deep receiver class. It's a good depth outside linebacker, I guess. Didn't run all that great either. Block sheds, D. Awareness is an A, so maybe a good overall. No good depth trait. And I think that'll pretty much be it. I mean, we have a pick in the 6th and maybe in the 7th, but we'll just end the draft now. Pick some random guys I didn't really care about too much. It doesn't mean a lot to me. So, yeah, we're going to look at what we got. All right, good news. We got 2 stud receivers. Somehow, McMullen here is really good. Awareness set as 56. Other than that, I mean, he looks actually insane. Michael Ryan's is actually really good. Out of 74. Good value for the 2nd round, I guess. And we'll go look at how stacked the draft was. Tavares Carr was the best one at 80. Curtis Charles is really good. Eric Edens, Lonnie Peppers. Guys don't look too bad here, but I'm happy we came away with Mr. Where is he? Michael Ryan's right here. Really good value, I think. Right? I mean, I'm happy. That's all I'm saying. I'm happy with Michael Ryan's. Style looked good, and picked him up. Obviously, we missed on all our other picks and then got another depth receiver. So going ahead to advance the week, and then we'll go to mid-season. I guess, yeah, mid-season. We'll go one last check-in on the team here. See what we're really looking at. And EA servers suck. All right, obviously we built a really sick team. Jay Jett is up to a 97 now. Dalvin Cook at a 96. Been solid all throughout. Loud here is star dev, I'm guessing. Quarterback. Actually, we're gonna look at that real quick. I don't have the patience. Marshall Loud. See what we have in a Marshall Loud guy. You know. If he's above. Okay, yeah, he's just star. So, I mean, I guess that's good. Oh, it's not like crazy. Like he's a superstar X Factor or something. If he was, I don't think he'd be starting. But so yeah, we get Michael Ryan's here as our wide receiver 4, and then McMullen actually at a wide receiver 5. In case any of these guys gets hurt, hop in, play some reps on defense. It looks really good with the depth traits all around. L'Jarius Sneed, Sean Murphy, Bunting, Andrew Booth won't really play a too big a role. And Braden Smith obviously did really good, so want to keep him here. Slot corner, Andrew Booth is actually really good. So we'll keep Andrew Booth in the slot, see how he does this year. Keep Devontae Smith in there. Special teams, kicker, punter, same guy, same overall. I don't think we'll have too much of an issue with that. Probably, I'm going to go look in free agency for guys. Because, I mean, we could probably do better. And now on special teams, we have Daniel Carlson and Jack Fox to use their boots for us. And then, yeah, we're looking really good. So let's sim to mid-season, see where we're at. And this is how we want to start it off. We are 6-0, ladies and gentlemen. 87 offense, 83 defense, 85 overall altogether. We are 6-0. Just beat the Jaguars by a touchdown. Wow. Guys, this is a good start. Happy to see it. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our players real quick. Man, that's awesome. Lucina only up to 79 overall. Man, I feel like these guys in the secondary would have developed a bit more. I'm not going to lie. Just little by little they've been. So we'll go ahead and look at our stats here at the midway mark. See what sort of numbers Mac Jones pulling up. 7th in the NFL in both passing touchdowns and yards. And with a 125.3 passer rating. Oh, wow, we are dominating. Mac Jones, 14 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Love to see it. Trey Sermon, I'm guessing Dalvin Cook was hurt. Yeah, Dalvin Cook's always hurt. So, glad we picked up Trey Sermon. Obviously, he's not doing good. But just have someone there to rely on a little bit. Devontae Smith putting up killer numbers here. Devontae Smith and Mac Jones. Is that a former duo at Alabama, actually? It could be. Might have brought the band back together. Justin Jefferson, 4 touchdowns, 450 yards, still on pace for 1,000. Pat Freiermuth, also having a little bit of an impact. Michael Ryan's on his snaps have been great, averaging 10 per whatever. And then at tackles here, obviously Patrick Queen and Rashawn Evans looking to take the reins. Jabril Peppers also doing well. Zadarius Smith, 30 tackles, 5 for loss. Andrew Booth doing well in that slot. And we'll look at tackles for loss here. Zadarius Smith. Our defensive line is really not getting pressure, and Braden Smith not doing as good as I thought he would be doing. And we're a little low on sacks right now. Daniil Hunter 3.5, Zadarius Smith 3, Ed Oliver 3, Braden Smith 2. Rashawn Evans has 1.5 for Patrick Queen. And interception-wise, Patrick Queen leads the team. Only have 4 up to this point. L'Jarius Sneed with 1, Andrew Booth with 1, and Patrick Queen with 2. Obviously, we had the right decision trading for Mac Jones. And then these two right here are going to be... Dalvin Cook will be back in action. And Justin Jefferson is up to a 99 overall with morale. Devontae Smith with a 90. And who is hurt? It is Curtis Samuel hurt. How long will he be out for? Guess I just had to hover over 6 more weeks. So Michael Ryans will be taking that wide receiver 3 spot and the snaps there. Yeah, we're looking good, you know. Jermaine Johnson, Romeo Okwara are really not playing an impact, as these two are taking a lot of snaps. But these snaps that these guys do get, I hope that they're doing good. L'Jarius Sneed as our cornerback 1 is good. Sean Murphy Bunting at 2 is also really good. I'm more of an offensively minded guy, so if that's why the offense is kind of overpowering the defense right now, and I haven't showed as much defensive action as I have offensive. And we never ended up moving Brooks to right guard. That is my bad. We got to go do that right now, as he looks very different than his player, whatever. So yeah, obviously he has that versatility, as he'll actually go up overalls going to guard. He's playing now at right guard. Jerry Brooks, I think it is, right? Jerry Brooks doesn't look anything like his player icon or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I mean, our tight ends probably could have used some work throughout the rebuild. I like Trey Sermon at fullback. McMullen's gonna get some snaps, I bet. So yeah, let's sim to the playoffs and see if we can keep this ball rolling. All right, I'm stopping the sim, and we are 10-2. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade our players and negotiate contracts that we need to negotiate. I'm betting that there's gonna be a lot on here to negotiate with. There shouldn't be like too much, but I'm sure that like Mac Jones might be here. Monte, Zadarius, Daniel Carlson. So yeah, actually not too bad. Not as bad as I thought it'd be. So definitely want Christian Darrisaw back. Mac Jones is here. So yeah, gonna look for Christian Darrisaw first. How much do we have? We've got a lot. Okay, so Christian Darrisaw, I mean, he has interest here. Hopefully this does it. It does. He'll be brought back. Still have 77 million. Go ahead and sign our franchise quarterback next. 5 million. 24. He has no interest in re-signing here. We're going to have to even give him a bigger bag. This sucks, man. Offer's perfect. Can't wait till next year. Mac Jones is back. Don't want Zadarius Smith back because he's starting to regress a little bit. Don't even want Wes Schweischer on the team, anyways. Pat Freiermuth probably want back. We'll see how expensive he is. Pretty cheap. I think we can bring him back. First, I'm going to go ahead and negotiate with Devontae Smith. Try to keep this core together for at least 2 more years. Go 13. He has a lot of interest, actually. So what we could do is this right here and see if he takes it. He does. He's back for the long haul. We have some staple pieces here, obviously. Signing some good players for a long time. He has no interest in coming back. Well, too bad. You're going to have to come back. Man, Pat Freiermuth is being kind of a Debbie Downer right now. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, we still have some cap available. I don't know how. We're pulling some Rams stuff right here where we just traded for everything we have. Then we're going to go out and contend for Super Bowl. So, let's go ahead and sim the next week. See if we can sign Pat Freiermuth. And see where we stand after that. As we do end up crushing the Cardinals 49-14. That's what you love to see. As we're going to go ahead. Pat Freiermuth. Right here. 5. We're going to have to give him 5. Maybe 6. Give him 5.2. And free agencies where he's gonna want to go. I don't think he can find a better offer than that in free agency, if I'm being honest. They want me to pay so much. If Zadarius Smith is interested in coming back that much, sign him on 3 years, drop his contract just a tad, and he's gonna be on his way back to Minnesota. I don't want Pat Freiermuth, not after he showed disrespect to our team like that. I'd be better off with Jelani Woods. Let's go ahead and sim to these playoffs. We do go 13-4. Good season all around. We're gonna see what we can do. We have a week 1 bye. Michael Carter was upgraded there, a big one that I saw. We're gonna go ahead and advance the week to divisional and see who we have to go against us. As you saw, we have an 89 offense, 84 defense, 86 overall. We are against our division rivals, the Packers. Go ahead and get right into it, and we win 35-24, convincing 11-point win. Who's the injury? Who is it? Danielle Hunter and Devontae Smith are both injured right now. We're gonna need our rookie receivers to have an impact. We obviously have Curtis Samuel back. Where did Curtis Smith come from? I don't even know who that is. Probably someone, but we'll go look at what the team looks like, even with the injuries. We're gonna need people to step up now. Jermaine Johnson going to be in that role that Danielle Hunter was in, I think. So obviously Curtis Samuel will be playing as our wide receiver 2 again. Michael Ryan's up to a 76 and McMullen up to a 72. McLeod's playing. Oh wow, he's developed to a 68. That's 6 overalls. Wow. Where's my phone? I just felt it vibrate. Mac Jones playing up to an 87 with morale. Jerry's looking good. Outside linebacker, we really have no one. And at left end, Romeo Quar's just not playing there. Hang on, I gotta go put Romeo. I'll actually put him at left outside linebacker for the rest of the year. With where is it? This way, left outside with Danielle Hunter being out. That's just where he'll sit for the rest of the year, as this is what the team will look like. I accidentally just backed out of this stuff, man. Keep doing that. Get to happy, you know. We will go ahead and look at the stats from the season now. Specialists right here. Jermaine Johnson off of the left end, right end will be the same. Up the inside will be the same. Andrew Booth still playing in the inside, and Curtis Samuel will be playing in the slot. Go better that way. Michael Ryan will still get slot. What is it called? Reps. REPS is the word I'm looking for. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the stats. I'm losing my words. By this video's ending soon. I've been recording for 2 hours and 4 minutes. Mac Jones has a monster season. Definitely going to go up to superstar. 51, nearly 5,200 yards, 47 touchdowns on 7 interceptions. Definitely picked up after week 7, I guess. Dalvin Cook had another good season, just nothing outstanding. Devontae Smith, superstar worthy season, 18 receiving touchdowns, almost 1,700 yards. Sucks that he has to be out. And Patrick Queen has 140 tackles. That is just crazy. Rashawn Evans, 99 tackles for loss. Ed Oliver got the job done. 17 tackles for loss, 11 sacks for him. Zadarius Smith. Ed Oliver will actually end up leading our team in sacks. Then Danielle Hunter, Zadarius Smith. Jermaine Johnson was great when he got the opportunities. Braden Smith only improving in the sacks numbers. His tackles for loss went down. So, great there. Let's see. Patrick Queen, 4 INTs. L'Jarius Sneed stuck with his 2. Zadarius Smith with 1. Andrew Booth with 1. Sean Murphy Bunting with 1. So, it's looking good. Our team's looking really, 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 really good as of now. And we're going to see if we can bring this one home. If we win this one, we're off to the Super Bowl. So, let's pray, let's hope, let's whatever. And we win, and we're into the Super Bowl against the Colts. What am I saying? We are in the Super Bowl with the Minnesota Vikings against the Indianapolis Colts. View Weekly Awards. I'm sure we're going to see a Mac Jones on here. Mac Jones, 1 INT, which is kind of bad. 3 carries. And Rashaan Evans had a game. 8 tackles, 1 sack, 1 INT. Love to see that. All right, guys. We are going to advance the week to the Super Bowl. I think this will be the end of the video regardless. I've been here for too long. Maybe pick up on this another time. The Colts are really freaking good. Yearly awards, we're going to look at it. We're going to see a Mac Jones MVP season. It is Mac Jones MVP. Go ahead to NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Wow, that's rough. Devontae Smith was up there. Man, we have any defensive guys that made that? No. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We don't have that. Don't have that either. Best QB. Best running back. Are we even on here? We aren't. Bad running back. Best wide receiver, Devontae Smith. Hopefully still goes up in dev trait. You gotta hope. Anybody here off of David Edwards is really good. Best defensive line. Ed Oliver was here. Best linebacker. Where's my guy, Patrick Queen? Had a great season. Best DB. Don't have one of those either. Wow. Okay, so 2024 went great. Made the Super Bowl. We have players all over the place. Huge upgrades for everyone. We're going to go ahead and look at the team. Look at dev trade upgrades. Look at everything real quick. Adjust lineup. My chair is so damn squeaky. We're going to hop in. Is this a Devontae Smith? Mac Jones up to superstar. We thought. And we can't even see what's his face right now. So, sucks. And, yeah, just good season all around. Don't know Louds. Dev trait. Anybody here? Patrick Queen goes up to Superstar X Factor. Ed Oliver with the same. Love to see that. Jabril Peppers hasn't developed really at all, even though we got him at 27 years old. Probably 29 about now. Yeah, just a really good season. We're going to go look at Devontae Smith, though. To see. We're going to go look at the roster and look at him just to see if he got that upgrade. The Superstar, like he deserves. Go to wide receiver. Devontae Smith is a superstar player. Just 25 years old too. Still really young. 92 speed, 94 excel, 96 catching, 91 catching traffic, short route, medium route, and deep route are all great. But also being boosted is the deep and medium route. Spectacular catch, also great. Release is up a little bit. Torn rotator cuff. He's out 21 weeks. He'll miss all of next season. It looks like too. Man. Probably got to bring in another big time receiver for you to keep going with this. I don't think Curtis Samuel will do it. And so let's go ahead and let's see. I'm going to advance it. I'm not going to hop in. I just kind of want to be done with this. Like I said, I've been recording for 2 hours, 10 minutes. And we win the Super Bowl. Guys, we win the Super Bowl. It is the Vikings against the Indianapolis Colts in 2024. I can actually see that happening, you know. If I were to become the head coach of the Vikings, it's definite. We're making the Super Bowl for 10 years after this. Have a great roster. As we're going to go check them out right now as we close out the video. Man, I don't think you can ask for anything better. Receivers are going to look really bad because Curtis Samuel there. But just an overall great season. Brian O'Neill was able to develop. Jerry Brooks developed really well. Ezra Cleveland was lower. Christian Darrisaw is, well, I think he was a 74 and like a 73 or 70 when we started. Brought in David Edwards, draft pick here. Brought in Moody for a while. Didn't do it. Michael Ryan's up to a 76 after just his first year after being drafted at like a 74, I think. So, yeah, and this is the defense right here. Ed Oliver, Isaiah Loudermilk will be playing. We'll just put him there for there. Just for funsies, Jermaine Johnson, Dino Hunter is back playing. Romeo Clark will probably drop down to right end again. Andrew Booth, L'Jarius Sneed, Sean Murphy Bunting. Just a great team overall. Daniel Carlson, Jack Fox, some of the best special teamers. And then this is what we end on. Rashaan Evans was kind of like a wild card. Didn't really expect him to play in the long run here, but obviously did a great job. Really happy with how he did. Just a great rebuild, guys. happy to have the experience. I've been working on the thumbnail all morning. I was editing a video before this, and I was working on it too as well as rendering. It's super good, and I hope to do this more in the future, and I hope to make rebuilds like this, and I hope you guys like this. I hope this gains some traction on the page. If it flops, I'm gonna be kind of upset, but I'm still fun that it happened. So if you watched all the way to this point, I appreciate you so much. You don't even know. Thank you for watching. It means a lot. Leave a like, subscribe. Leave a comment down below. If you don't like something you saw in the video, constructive criticism is always welcome in the comments. I'll try my best to improve upon something like that. Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you guys for watching.